Hey you guys, this is Toxic. Um, Today I just needed to talk. Um, as a lot of you guys know, I did a video. Um, I think I named it "I'm Coming for You," something like that, and it's a picture of me with a gun, pretty much blowing the brains out of another guy's face. Um, I used to have a best friend. I had a best friend, and well, shit went really, really, really bad, like really fast. And then we was best friends for 4 years, 4 long years. We went through a lot of shit together, a whole lot of shit. You know, crying, love, all that kind of stuff. We went through all of that together, and I dealt with a lot of stuff because I had a best friend, somebody to talk to, somebody to pretty much put everything into after my bad relationships, after being cheated on, after being, had a lot of things done to me and going through a lot of stuff in my life. Somewhere along the line, um, my best friend kind of he evolved into something else, something less caring, I guess. Um, I fell in love with two people. Well, I fell in love with these people at different times, but my my second boyfriend and my third boyfriend, although they weren't my boyfriends anymore, I still had a place in my heart for them, for the both of them. But my best friend decided that he wanted them, and he pretty much did what he wanted to do. He fucked around with both of them, and it killed me. It sent my ass into the hospital. I had a mental breakdown when I was at work because I had got a phone call where, he pretty much told me I fucked both of your ex-boyfriends. And that fucked me up. And I know a lot of people are like, well, why are you worried about it? They're your ex-boyfriends. You shouldn't be worried about it. But feelings are feelings. And unless you've been betrayed before, you can't tell me that you understand what it's like. You can't. It's a mind fuck when you have been around somebody for so long and a person that you look at like your brother, a person you look at like family, betrays you and sticks a knife in your back. You don't know what that's like. You know, I dumped everything into my best friend. He knows everything about me. I spent 4 years of my life, just talking to him. Nobody else. That's all I had was him. You don't really expect somebody to do something like that when you've been around them for so long. You learn shit about them, they learn shit about you. We make mistakes along the lines, but we both know where the boundaries are. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say that I never done anything that may have hurt him, because apparently I did do something that hurt him that I did not know affected him so deeply. But in my personal opinion, I think that if you don't express how much you care about somebody, how can I, like, I can't know that you care about somebody that deeply if you're not telling me that, because I was under the impression that you didn't care about the person anymore, which is why I fucked with him. But constantly I voiced my emotions to my best friend, and I explained to him how I felt about this person or that person. So there's no excuse to me for why you did what you did. And although you tried to explain, I know he's probably not watching this video, but although he tried to explain to me why he did what he did to me, there's no excuse. You can't tell me anything to fix what you did. And I'm a man. I'm only 21, but I'm a grown ass man. I know when to fess up for when I fucked up. So I will apologize for anything that I do wrong. And I have apologized. I am sorry. I'm sorry for your birthday. If you felt like that I destroyed your birthday or tried to make the day about me, sorry. But that's not what it was. if you feel as though, you know, I was being fucking grimy and shit when I fucked with you know who, my bad, but I didn't think that that was a big ass deal. You told me you ain't like the motherfucker, all that kind of shit, so I felt like whatever. So my bad. You know, like I said, I do know when I do shit wrong. To me, when I posted that video directly after I got out the hospital. Why? Because my best friend, a person, although we was going through some rough times, my best friend didn't call me and say, "Look, I'm sorry. You know, I ain't mean to, you know, fuck you over like that. I hope you okay." None of that. No. The people that called my phone, well, not called my phone, the people who actually got in contact with me to see if I was okay was my two exes, the ones that he fucked with, my family members, my mother and my twin sister. My brothers came up there and saw me in a hospital. I was in a psych ward because I had a mental breakdown. We all had problems, and that shit was a little bit too much for me. It was too much. On top of all my problems at home, on top of the problems that I have every day at home, for my best friend of 4 years, who I dumped every feeling, every emotion, everything into, to tell me that he straight betrayed me and stuck a knife in my back by fucking with the only two people that have my heart. I'm sorry, minus him. The only other two people who have my heart on that level, for you to tell me that you fucked around with them because you weren't speaking to me for a couple of weeks, that's a mess, and it killed me. And the only thing that I could do was to put my feelings out there in some type of way. I couldn't talk to him, so I had to put my feelings out in some type of way. Before, I was by myself all the time in my room constantly. I had no friends. I had no best friend. I didn't go nowhere. I didn't have a life. I came across my best friend because I was helping my sister move. I met a boy, Brian, who actually is still one of my friends. We not as close as we used to be, but we still friends. You know? And I met my best friend through Brian. You know? The three of us was like, you know, the fucking we was motherfucking three peas in the pod, nigga. We was the shit. It was us all the time. It was us all the time. And once I found that friendship, I didn't know what the fuck to do after it was gone. And I still don't. Right now I'm by myself. I don't have no motherfucking best friend. I don't have no friends besides Brian. And in my personal opinion, you can't be a friend. I want to say Brian's a friend because we've been, you know, we have been, you know, knowing each other for a long time. But in my personal opinion, you don't have a friend until you're able to talk to that person, you know, at least a couple times out the week. Brian is a friend, but Brian is in school right now. Brian's in college right now. He, you know, busy. So do what you gotta do, Brian. You know what I mean? Love you to death. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Sterling Chandler was my best friend, and I still love him to death, like a brother. And I told him before I would take a bullet for him. I really would. I would take a bullet for him. But at this point in my life, I really don't know how to feel about him. I miss him, yeah, because I have never been away from him this long. I have never had this break between the two of us. When I build a bond with somebody, my bond lasts for a long time. My shit is strong. My bond for a person is strong. And right now, I really don't know what the fuck to do.